Oh, so I'm live. Yeah. What up? Ladies T-Birds. Just happen to be watchers of my. Y'all know what it is. I'm so fucking tired. I don't know what to do. I'm so fucking tired. We'll see. It's a Saturday night. I planned on doing absolutely nothing. As you can see, I don't even have a bra on. I was chilling, having a nice day off because I'm up at the butt crack of dawn every day and I just don't take naps anymore because I guess I'm eating healthy and I don't be tired, even though I be trying to take naps and it don't work. Yeah, fucking Facebook, fucking Facebook. Can't blame it. Yeah, can't Etsy my way out of this one. This is Facebook now. So we'll see if anybody come in the meantime. How is the one person that's in the room doing? You all right? I wasn't even gonna drink today. I literally left my house to go get a drink because I needed to calm the fuck down. Cause and for those of y'all that are watching back that ain't in the room right now, because y'all will know this don't even sound like me. Look like me sometimes, but this don't even sound like me. Do I need to put on? I feel like I should try. I don't even think I can though, because where my hair is at. Yeah, that looks equally crazy, but whatever. I okay, so I'm gonna start telling the story, and if people come in, they come in. So again, I wasn't even off today. I didn't have to take my niece to school, which meant I should have been able to sleep in, but I couldn't sleep in. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, okay, well, I have some orders to do because some stuff has started picking up on the website, and I had some orders I had to do, and the post office closes at like 12:30. So I'm like, I can get these done and get them shipped today since I'm up. So I do my orders, I get everything packed up. I'm Gucci. It's cold and rainy this morning, so I don't really feel that good. I'm chilling. I'm gonna just chill. I'm chilling. So after a while of that, I'm like, oh, well, I had a shirt that is the basis for one of the shirts that I'm selling that I had actually made myself to go with something else. But the coloring was a little bit off, and I had the opportunity to redo it for myself to make the coloring. I liked the shirt the color it was, but because somebody bought the large, which was mine, I said, well, I'll just send them mine and I'll redo mine. So I ended up redoing mine, just giving myself something to do because it was cold and rainy outside, and sitting outside on my phone wasn't an option. It was cold and rainy. So I kind of just chilled all day, relaxed, because I don't get to do that. And I edited together my little short thing that I've been doing to put on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram that says, hey, I have a YouTube channel and I review RuPaul's Drag Race. And for most extensive purposes, telling people, hey, I'm back to reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay, so I did that. Chilling. Go on Sheen, chilling. So finally it hits about 8:48 to be exact. I say it probably hit like 8:30. And I said, you know what? I'm sitting here doing nothing. I should be advertising my products. Now, the primary way that I advertise my products is via Facebook and specialized groups. Okay. Y'all got Facebook. Y'all know it's Facebook groups for everything. So it's Facebook groups for Rainbow Bright. It's Facebook groups for My Little Pony. It's Facebook groups for My Little Pony exclusively the 80s version. It's, groups like that. So primarily what I do is I make what I want to make because I'm actually fans of this shit. I make what I want to make. Girl, what's Facebook doing now? I'm telling the story. I'm just getting into that part. So I have this mug. Y'all seen the mug. I should have brought the mug up so I could show y'all the mug I'm talking about. But if y'all watching, y'all have seen this mug because the mug is the one that has my name on it. That's got all the 80s characters on it. Now, when I'm posting this to these groups, and because it has so many characters on it, now it's not like, oh, I got this Pynk Ladies mug, I can only post it to the Grease groups. Oh, I got this Care Bears mug, I can only post it to Care Bears. No, I can post it to like almost every group that I'm in because it has a character from like everything. So I'm going down my list, and this is nothing new to what I normally do. Nothing new at all. To say, this is a post that I'm going to write. This says that I have this item. These are the pictures, and I'm posting it to several groups. So no different. In this particular case, I'm not even selling it because this is the mug that I have in my possession. The motherfucker say Jimmi on it. So I'm not even saying that I'm selling it. I'm literally just posting the video, like y'all seen some of the ads where it's going all the way around so that you can see the whole mug. 20-second video. And it says, hey, this is my mug. The colors came out so good. It's even dishwasher and microwave safe. Can you name all the characters on it? I get to about the 5th group that I'm posting this in. I go to post it in the 6th group. It says, boom, this is not available. I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? Then all of a sudden my screen goes black and it comes up, your account has been suspended for suspicious activity. Now, y'all know how the Facebook get down. Motherfuckers be hacking motherfuckers all day, every day, right? So I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm on Facebook and somebody is hacking me while I'm on Facebook. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all caught it. They telling me what I got to do to unlock my account. You know, this person may have changed this. Is this your phone number? Same phone number since 2013. Is this your email? Same email since I started the account in 2009. Yeah. This wasn't changed. Are you sure you don't want to change it because maybe somebody has access to it? Well, maybe somebody do, but no, I don't want to change it because this is accurate and I know nobody else changed this. Look at the fucking years, Facebook. You think somebody came in and changed that shit? Okay, so then it's like, these are some new friend requests. Did you add these people? I go through. No, the first thing I asked me was, is somebody added TikTok to your account? Did you do that? Yeah. Somebody added all these friends. Did you do this? Yes. Then I'm looking through the post and I'm like, okay, I said all of this. Then the next thing says, do I want to change? Do I want to delete any of these posts? And I'm like, well, no, because I said them all. Well, okay, well, what is the suspicious activity? Because I'm expecting y'all to tell me what the suspicious activity is after all of this. They're just like, okay, you're fine. Change your password. Your account is back open. You verified everything. This is you. You good? You cool? Okay, your account back open. All right. So I'm like, account back open. Let's get back to business. Let me go back and keep posting this to the groups. So I go and I am suspended from posting from groups for a week. But why though? Because you're not telling me why. So you suspended my account because you said it was suspicious activity. And once I said, no, I did everything that's listed here, but I'm still being penalized. But you suspended my account for suspicious activity, right? You said it was suspended for suspicious activity. Not it was suspended because I did something wrong. So when I verified wasn't nothing suspicious about it, what the fuck did I do? I posted a video of a mug. It's not like how I be on here. I'm not cussing. I'm not swearing. I didn't say I beat nobody ass. I just told y'all word for word what the post said. Unless it's illegal to say something that's fucking dishwasher safe, I don't know what the fuck I said or what I did, because I didn't think posting videos on Facebook was illegal or against your community standards. So what the fuck did I do? Now, to add insult to injury, because I didn't really never say nothing about this because it wasn't relevant to anything, but it is now. So when I lost my Etsy and built my website, Shopify has all these integrations. Well, we can get it that you can sell on Facebook and Instagram. We can get it that you can sell on TikTok, this and this and this, which is why I have a TikTok right now, which is why I'm back on Instagram. These are the reasons. So I go through all of my things on Facebook. Well, we have a problem because we can't verify your identity to say you are who you say you are. Okay, fair, it is under a different email address, because who doesn't have a personal email address and a business email address, right? Okay. What y'all need me to do to verify my Facebook account? So they asked me a couple things that only I should know and things like that. I get them all right. We still can't verify your account. Send us a picture of your driver's license. Now, I just want y'all to understand something. And Facebook facing the thousands and hundreds of shit that y'all facing about people's personal information and shit, that ain't sound like a real great idea to send a picture of my damn driver's license. But I did it because right now my business just got snatched from underneath my goddamn feet. So I'm desperate. I do most of my advertising on Facebook anyway. So let's get to it. Boom, boom, boom. Send them a picture of my driver's license twice. And then motherfuckers came back and permanently suspended me from selling, saying they couldn't verify my identity. You have a picture of my fucking driver's license. Now, I know that it is possible, and it is possible because my Facebook account is 15 fucking years old. I may have lied about my age because that used to be shit that I did. I don't want nobody to know I'm older than I. So a lot of times I will put my birth date is May 5th, 1982. And for good reasons, because motherfuckers break into shit. I'll give you the month and the day and y'all can do that, but y'all don't get the year either. It's possible that I put the wrong year. It's very possible. But you also got motherfuckers on Facebook called Nigga What's Good Brooks, and that's okay, because that's obviously somebody's government name. Mine has my legal government name, and in parentheses, which I did not do, they did when they did one of their miraculous changes. In parentheses, it says Jimmy Pynk. I didn't do that. So therefore, if you really wanted to verify my identification, bitch, I'm everywhere under both of them names. Everywhere. Go put the name in fucking Google. Either one of them. It's going to come up. This bitch right here. Yeah, I don't like that. No, I mean, it was legitimately Facebook. It was. I did my research. It was. And because we are dealing with financial things, because you know, they have to have like my PayPal information and everything or my bank account information in order for me to get paid, which, mind you, I want you to know I have sold shit off of Facebook already. I've been sold shit off of Facebook. Ben did that. Got paid for orders that people placed through Facebook Marketplace. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't already doing that. I had done it and I stopped doing it because Facebook don't want to pay you till 5 days after the person received a package. Well, what if they lie and say they never received it? I mean, yeah, it's got a tracking number on it, but let's not make like post office employees don't lie either and say it was delivered and the person come and be like, I never got the damn package. So I kind of got away from putting stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Now, when that could have been a backup option for me when I lost my Etsy, I don't have that either. And I got Shopify to run a website ain't cheap. That the reason why I went with Shopify was because they had all these other integrations that I wouldn't have to do that much work, and I got to do double because you're not advertising on Facebook and Instagram for me because Facebook said they can't verify my identification. Funny how that's the thing, but I had TikTok for 2 weeks and set up my shop in a day and verified my information with them and was approved. I was able to set up a shop on TikTok in 2 days as a brand new person that just joined TikTok. But Facebook, that I've had for 15 years, can't verify my identification. And then the other thing about that too is you can't verify my information, so I can't sell nothing. But you told me my account was locked and asked me a series of all the 3 fucking questions and unlocked my shit right back open. Now, I'm not locked off of Facebook in general, just from the groups. But again, that is my key form of marketing and selling. Yes, I'm not going to lie to y'all and say part of the reason I came back on YouTube was because I had to get my watch hours up so that I can list my shit on YouTube. It is. It 100% is. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that happened because I was fucking into this season of Drag Race and I am fucking hyped for All Stars 8. So everything happened for a reason and I'm glad I'm back. But all this extra shit I'm doing, all these editing these videos for YouTube and going back to editing for TikTok, all of this to sell not even a third of what I was selling on Etsy. Oh, hey, Dylan. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this one is not for sale because I tried to sell this one before and nobody ever seems interested in it. So I don't have this one for sale. I got a hoodie with this on it too. Because I did this one first and then the hoodie, I made the hoodie a little bit different because I made the hoodie actually look like a CD cover because this is a play off of Ghostface Killer Supreme Clientele. No, Etsy ain't where it's at either because Etsy snatched my whole goddamn business, which is why I'm struggling now. So Etsy can suck a whole dick. And they can really suck a whole dick because they was charging too much for fees anyway. I had to charge more for my merchandise than what I do now off my website. Like legitimately. Like the prices went down like 20%. They really do. They really do take out too high of a percentage. Like everybody is money hungry these days, and don't get me wrong, I understand. Like y'all are the platform, but why are you charging me 75 cents for shipping? And I didn't even get my shipping label from you. I started using a shipping label because I was like, shit, you charged me a percentage on it anyway. Do I have Depop? I'm not even familiar with Depop. This is the thing. Any way it go, whether it be my own website, whether I go to, was it Mercari or Depop or sell on TikTok or sell on Facebook, it's still starting my client base all over again because I don't have access to my Etsy fucking customers. And I had repeat customers on Etsy. That now, when they come back, now don't get me wrong, it don't matter where I sell at, because once they go back to Christmas ornaments, I'm gonna blow up. That's my biggest seller. It's always been my biggest seller. I make the most money around Christmas because ain't nobody's Christmas ornaments fucking with mine. I done seen people do Christmas ornaments with properties and stuff on it. Y'all not fucking with me. But, and I always do really well with Christmas ornaments. But, in case y'all forget, it's April. I ain't gonna start selling Christmas ornaments. And I ain't gonna lie, last year I started selling them at the end of August and was already making money. All over again. It's a whole thing. And it's a whole thing. I want y'all to also keep in mind that I've been doing this for 3 years without having to have a job. That by the time they took my Etsy, a bitch was barely advertising because it was running itself. So now not only am I trying to look for a job, I'm trying to look for a job while also, trying to go back to doing YouTube. Now I got to do TikTok and Instagram videos and this, all shit to take way more time that I'm going to have way less of because I got to get a fucking job. This shit ain't going to go back to cracking the way it was that I didn't have to have one. It's already proven not to. And now I lose a week of advertising. You know what happens when you don't advertise? You don't get motherfuckers coming to your store. Now, like I said, the easiest thing for me to set up out of all of it was the TikTok shop. I don't even have all my products on the TikTok shop. You know why? I only have the products that I got videos about. Because who's just coming to my TikTok shop? Now I got 5,000 so-and-so subscribers on this channel. The majority of them don't even know I'm back to reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race because I left this shit for 3 years. I left this shit for 3 years to do that shit for 3 years. Like, you smell me? I'm like, and that shit happened. And then when I looked, and I'm like, okay, so my account is open again, and it said you can't post for it. But what did I do though? Like, I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? Because you suspended my whole account for suspicious activity. And when I come back, now I can't post in groups for a week. But why? But why can't I? At least if you go to Facebook jail, they tell you said some wild shit. Don't tell me you suspended me for suspicious activity when I'm reading down the thing and you said, is it any of these you want to delete? And I'm like, no. Because y'all getting out of control of that shit too. I'm sorry. Like, Facebook is getting out of control with that shit too. Like, I did get suspended one time. I'll tell you the story of how I got suspended for 3 days. That's why I really don't even say shit on there. That's why I was like, so what did you suspend me for saying something? Because I barely say shit. So I would love to know. Because the real tea is this. I got suspended one time. It was a picture of my cousin. You know how my family is. If y'all follow me, I have like a really big family. So it'll be like, I got cousins who's older than my mom. I got cousins, their kids is my cousins, you know. So one of my cousins had a picture with her son, who is also my cousin, who happens to be my god nephew as well, because my sister, even though they're cousins, is his godmother. And when he was little, I had him all the time. We was with him all the time. I had him all the time. He was like my little brother. Love him to death. And it was a picture of him and his mom, and he had his middle finger up. I mean, he's grown now. I mean, this is an adult picture, but still. And I said, you got your middle finger up in the picture with your mother. I ought to beat your ass, and got suspended for saying that. I'll give you that one. Because since it's an algorithm and not a real person fucking look at it, it look like I'm threatening to beat somebody. I'll give you that one. But I don't say nothing remotely close to that. And if you telling me I got removed for saying something like damn, because I don't say nothing no bigger than damn. I don't even say hell. What, are we not allowed to say WTF no more? I thought that was like the whole point of doing that. Like, y'all need to get on YouTube's leveled in, and there need to be accounts that's restricted for 18 and over, because I don't need to be talking to nobody under 18 anyway. Real shit. I don't need to be talking to nobody under goddamn 30. Not for real. I'm not talking about here. We talking about other stuff. I'm talking about some, like, the people that are on my Facebook page. Like, these are not children. They're not even close. The youngest person on my Facebook page is my niece. My blood niece. My sister's daughter is the youngest person on my Facebook. She is the only person that's on my Facebook that's under 30 years old. So why the fuck can't I cuss if I really wanted to? Okay, how do you get the YouTube folks that used to watch you back on your channel? Some definitely came back because I mean, I ain't saying it's great numbers, but for this season of Drag Race, I was averaging like 100, and for this All Stars 3, the last time I looked, it was at 327. But I also posted it on Instagram, and I also went back to having on a look. Something, in case y'all haven't noticed, that I caught on to like the last couple of episodes, I'm putting my picture in the thumbnail, because some people might be like, oh shit, wait, I remember her. It used to go against me to put my picture in the thumbnail. Like I said before, I'm like, it ain't no shade, but the motherfuckers that was my contemporaries or that was doing it with me, I done came to their pages and was like, oh, you know, I'm back to, because I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not watching y'all while I'm not doing it, because when I wasn't doing it, I wasn't watching Drag Race at all. So what am I watching your review for? It's not that I like abandoned y'all. I abandoned the show. I have no reason to watch nobody's Drag Race review. Why am I watching a review of a show I don't watch? I stopped watching the show, period. I didn't keep watching it and then not review it. I just didn't watch it. I mean, some people do that, but the reason why I never did that is because I didn't know, and nobody does. I didn't know how long and how deep my depression really was. I always thought I was going to come back and make up for it, and I was going to come back and watch it and review it. I had always thought that, till I realized how many seasons I really missed. I'm like, damn, I missed 2 seasons and 2 All Stars. Ain't no way. I can't. By the time I was ready to come back, I can't. There's no way I catch back up with that. That's a lot. That's 4 seasons. That's a lot. And I had always known, because of how much I had to downsize, that if I did do it, I was never really supposed to get back to being in theme. I was never supposed to go back to doing that. But now that I'm back into it, you know, that was something I enjoyed doing. Can I sit down and make a costume every week? No. But if I got something to go with the theme, I'll make it work. Especially the big episodes. And I'd always said that, like the big episodes, the finale, the Meet the Queens. If I can get in a look to match, I'm gonna get in a look to match. It just so happened, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, the outfit that I had on for that review was not mine. It was my mother's. My wig, of course, because you know Big Marv is not rocking no lavender wig. But I was just like, okay, I can make this work. Let me take a couple pictures. That's why if y'all watched the review when I said it was hot in here and I was already starting to sweat, I changed clothes, because I was like, I'm not about to, if it's mine, this what I do. I'm not about to be all sweating up her shit. Okay, we got this first 5 minutes. I got the pictures. We got the thumbnail. I posted it to Instagram. Okay, good. Let me put this shit back up, and I'll come back and do the rest of the review in my regular clothes. Yeah, it was a whole lot. Yeah, I'm trying. Well, I came back to YouTube and put more spotlight and advertise my shop. But yeah, it's and it's rough coming back because I really don't have nowhere to shoot. I mean, like I'm shooting in here. This is like my bedroom, but my bedroom is the size of it. My bedroom is smaller than a fucking jail cell. Because my old bedroom is otherwise occupied. So this is just like the extra room, and it's small. With instead of a closet, it's a rounder of clothes, which, in case y'all haven't noticed, looks really fucking horrible on camera. But I'm trying to edit videos again. I'm trying to get lighting right better again. I'm not now. I don't got the light in my face tonight because it's nighttime and I don't got the light coming this way that I got to counterbalance it. And I know it ain't the brightest, but shit, it ain't the brightest. It's clear though. Oh, well, Sailor Goon, that's wonderful. I didn't know you and the hubby be watching it. Like, what's up? What's up? I was chilling on the front porch. Oh, it's about to be summer. That's coming back. I wish I would have started this live on my damn phone so I could smoke a damn cigarette because the backpack gaze is gone right now. But you know what? A lot of y'all wasn't here for the real backpack gaze because when I first actually started doing reviews, not drag race. Did I do drag race here? Maybe a couple. Maybe a couple. When I first was on YouTube, and really when I started with YouTube, outside of like promoting my music, one of the first things that I was reviewing, because I always started doing reviews and started being on YouTube because I don't have a lot of people in my matter of fact, for most things, I don't have a lot of people in my life that interests are my interest. So I would need to be talking to somebody about something. And it would drive me crazy that I couldn't. So the very first thing that I actually reviewed was the BET Awards after Michael Jackson died. That was the very first thing that I ever reviewed on YouTube. Because I just needed to talk to somebody. And I believe I shot that in my mother's kitchen on my phone. Because I was like, no, I just need to talk to somebody because I know they had to do better than this. Because I was mad. Like, I know y'all only had like a day, but goddamn, like, it's Michael Jackson. Y'all could have got the whole audience to get up and sing Michael damn Jackson. Who was going to say no to the tribute? Get it together. Yeah, you have me wrong. I was going. I had the two apartments, but my favorite was my last one because I didn't have to do nothing. I had a specific office just set up. The whole thing was it was the Jimmy's Diner theme. I designed the whole office like that just so I didn't never have to do nothing but just be in there. And honey, I would be smoking like a damn chimney in there editing them videos. Let me tell you something. The editing process is not as damn smooth without a cigarette either because I'd be getting frustrated if I can't. I didn't have to let go trying to be so damn precise. I'm getting back to it. And I'm starting to learn the program again because I hadn't touched it since I did YouTube. I hadn't touched it. I had to get used to using it again. I had to get used to using that editing software again. And I'm still not 100% back to as good as I was. I used to have it down to a science like, okay, I done recorded the video, boom, this go here, boom, boom, boom. I had like my whole thing set up where this is just what it is. You do this, I got to redo my overlay. I still haven't done that yet. Where I used to have the overlay to have like this is my Instagram, this is my Twitter, this is Then I got to do all that all over again and put the nostalgia mask. I got to put the thing for patrons again because I did just get a new $20 patron that I still have yet to put their name in the damn credits. Bear with me if you hear, because this is all like me retraining myself to do this. Like I had it down to a science, just like I said about the Etsy. I had it down to a science where it was to the point where I was like, I barely have to even go somewhere and advertise and say, hey, this is what's in my shop. I might post if I had something new because I was getting orders like that. Oh, the little table beside me with the drink. Oh, you know, listen, I'm not saying Wilma Finger do got that from me with the Jorge give me a cocktail every week, but y'all know a bitch would be having a drink that was think if I could get a think with the outfit. Listen, Envy and Jimmy ain't even drink the same shit. What's up with that? Envy and Jimmy ain't even drink the same shit. How do I get that off? That I'm like, oh, well, I got to be Envy today, so I got to get something else to drink. Because Jimmy and Envy don't drink the same thing. Envy and Jimmy was sugar and spice before sugar and spice was sugar and spice. Tell me I'm lying. Jimmy and Envy was sugar and spice before it was a sugar and spice. Oh, that's funny. Can we talk about Drag Race a little bit more, though? Wait, can we talk about? I promise, because I gotta bring Envy back. I gotta bring Envy back. It just ain't been the right. Ain't been the right time to bring her back. She coming back though. She coming back though. I gotta get some black and white hair too, because I ain't got none. Can't do Envy without black and white hair. But you know, well, listen, All Stars 8. We don't know what the challenges is gonna be, honey. It might be something. It might be something all black or all white or black and white. That motherfucking Envy ass may have to be in the motherfucking building. We don't know. Cause I'm hyped for All Stars 8, y'all. I am hyped. Like I'm sure y'all could tell. For those of y'all that watch my Meet the Queens and promo photo video. Cause even season 15, when have y'all ever seen me that hype? Like I was hyped for All Stars 8. I was like, oh my God. Like y'all are taking me back. And then, like I said, the two queens that are from newer seasons that I might be like, okay, I just saw you. I didn't watch those 2 seasons. So I remember doing the review for the season. I do remember me trying to get back into it and doing the Meet the Queens for the season that Lala Ray was on, which was 13. But then I just ended up like not catching back. I just couldn't catch my footing to watch it. And I didn't watch 13 and 14. So even these quizzes, it's like, well, damn, you was just here. I really don't even need to see you again this fast. I never seen them. So that means like everybody is like, either I've seen them for the first time or I haven't seen them in years. And I'm like, okay, I think we're getting a little loose with the name All Stars. It needs to be called RuPaul's Drag Race Redemption at this point. But for the most part, like everybody that came up, with the exception of Kahana Montrese, was memorable in their season in some way. Even James Mansfield, who was the first person to go their season. But I remember James Mansfield because the character was so fully realized, and then she popped off on YouTube. I used to watch James Mansfield all the time. I still was watching. Like that was the one person I would say, even though I was like taking a break from drag, I was still watching like James Mansfield redo wigs and shit like that. You don't like Lala Ree? I like the name Lala Ree. Oh, Patty Draper is dead. I'm never going. Patty Draper dead. Patty Draper dead. I don't think I got 3 characters in my repertoire no more. Then you also have to realize too, when I had my surgery to get my thyroid removed, it did affect my voice. So like, I, I can always do Envy. I'm damn near in Envy's voice right now, just because I'm not all animated and I was pissed off at the beginning of the video. Envy just got a deep voice. I can do Envy. Petty is some things about Petty's voice that I'm probably never going to be able to do again, and that's fine. Listen, I was all set, y'all. For real. For real. For real. I told y'all, because remember, they didn't tell us, they didn't talk about Queens of the Universe. They never said nothing about All Stars 8. So I was like, all right, bet. Is they taking a break from All Stars 8 or it's going to be later? All right, bet. I had watched the first 2 episodes of All Stars 7. I watched them. I was going to review them that day. I had watched them and took notes and everything. I was ready to come review them, but I didn't know because, like I said the day before, I told y'all the truth. Y'all know I don't lie to y'all. Told y'all the truth the day before. My cousin called off of work because it was an 84-degree day outside and said, come through. I ain't have to get my niece from work. So I was like, fuck it. I was already dressed because I had shot the strawberry shortcake shit and edited that day. So I was like, I'm already dressed and my face is already beat. We outside. So I was over there day drinking, having a good time. I came home at 8 and went to sleep because I had still been up since 7 a.m. that day. And I woke up the next day after I took my niece and I was like, oh, okay, click, click, click. This looked interesting. And I just be clicking on random videos because I'm like, I'm probably going back to sleep today. Because like I said, it was day drinking the day before. I'm probably going back to sleep for a little bit today. So let me just throw some shit on for background noise. And I just happened to click on James Mansfield. And I don't know if I didn't pay attention to what it said or what. But when I was listening to the video, and I'm like, literally was like, in my sleep, bro. And this is my, yes, I'm on All Stars 8, and I just wanted to talk about my promo. I'm sorry, All Stars what? Because I know these motherfuckers told me the All Winter season was 7. And I was just watching it, so I know it's 7. When they say All Stars 8, and then I was like, oh, the whole time I was over at my cousin's house, already painted for the gods, already in my little strawberry shortcake geesh, already in theme because red was one of the colors. Now I got to do this all over again. I didn't see the one with Sonique. No, Sonique Love was 6. All Winners season was 7. Sonique Love was 6. I ain't watched that one yet either. Because everybody was just telling me like the All Star 7 was just bomb with the All Winners. And I was like, everybody kept saying like, you got to see that one. I was like, I was like, all right, I got Paramount Plus now because I'm watching Rise of the Pynk Ladies, which by the way, supposed to be reviewing that too down the tubes. I'm fucking behind on that. I ain't even watched this week's episode yet. That shit gonna get canceled. I hate to say that. Hey, Kiki. Well, thank you, Kiki D. Yes, I'm back again. This the thing, though. This the thing. I know we talking about Drag Race for a minute. And then I'm going to have to give y'all a minute because I have to pee and run and get me another drink. This the thing, though. The reason why I say I was like, Rise of the Pynk Ladies ain't going to make it. Because if the person who literally is so obsessed with the Grease franchise that I've been calling y'all my Pink Ladies and T-Birds for almost as long as I've been fucking doing this shit. Years. The House of Grease. The whole Jimmy's Diner aesthetic, the whole, when I said I'm getting this apartment, I'm getting an apartment. So I ain't got to do backdrops or nothing no more. This is the backdrop. This is where the pictures go on, everything, and designed the whole thing like a 50s diner. Had shit up in there that said Pink Ladies, T-Birds, the whole damn thing. And I do not be up and ready every Thursday, like, let me check this episode out. Now, to be fair, had I not had to completely start everything all over again with this business, and that isn't a primary concern that I wake up every morning and try to be like, oh shit. Like, I didn't know my shipping was fucked up. I just fixed that this week. It was charging people $19 shipping for one item. I'm like, well, if you buy a $16 mug, the shipping is more than that. How did that happen? That's wrong. So I got that fixed now. Now shipping is $6. Got that fixed now. But that seems to be the primary focus. And then with Drag Race actually being interesting to me, like I said, for selfish reasons, I went back to reviewing Drag Race because they was like, oh, well, if you want to sell your shit on YouTube, you got to be monetized. You got to get your numbers back up. And I said, damn, I let that shit go. And I looked at my numbers. I said, I got to double these bitches. I got to double my watch time. I know how to do that. Watch RuPaul's Drag Race. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And I was like, it's been a while. It's on a new channel now. Let me see what's up. And I'm so glad because this was a great season to come back in because this was a great season. This was a great season. This was a great group of girls. And then I got the fever came back, if that make any sense. The fever came back. That's why the videos started getting, it was like, listen, we're going to do this old school. I'm just doing this on my webcam, yada, 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 yada. That went from that to a camera to actually editing them to me actually putting on makeup to me actually getting in fucking geesh. The fever came back. The fever came back. So just Pink Ladies T-Birds just happen to be watchers of my shit. I still say it. And I don't dislike the rise of the Pink Ladies. I don't dislike the rise of the Pink Ladies. I really, really don't. In season 8 airing on MTV, no Paramount Plus, which is why I didn't watch any of the All Stars because that had pissed me off. I'm like, I got enough streaming services. Now I got to pay for another streaming services just to watch this goddamn burnt out franchise that I have been watching since it came out. And now I got to have Drag Race, all this Drag Race, is Big Sister All Stars, all his goddamn cousins, All Stars, International in every other goddamn country. Then I gotta do the step goddamn siblings too. So I gotta do Dragula, I gotta do Camp Wanna Kiki, I gotta do Queens of the Universe, I gotta do We're Here. Y'all done drug me out. I'm dragged out. And that does happen. I understand. It's people out there. God bless them. Listen, because I'm gonna tell you what, somebody asked me this. And I found out. Because somebody did ask me this. What happened to Jake Beyonce? He's still on YouTube reviewing shit. He just don't review drag no more. And I can't say I'm mad because burnout is real. Ain't nobody trying to watch Spain, Holland, Ibiza, Africa, the Netherlands, Brittany Griner's jail cell. It's Drag Race every damn where. Drag Race Antarctica. Drag Race the River Styx. It's goddamn Drag Race everywhere. Drag Race Earth 616. Drag Race DCEU. It's like, enough. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom for real and get another drink. So talk amongst yourself for a couple seconds. All right, kids. All right. Y'all should already know this by now. Like, my bladder sucks, so I'm just like a damn speed pisser. And yes, I did actually wash my hands. Always did. Just a speed pisser. When I gotta go, I gotta go. It don't take very long. Now it was now what was something different because I'm like this when we live. It don't take that long. When I'm in Geesh, oh, I would never be able to do that. I'm in Geesh. I'll never. It would never happen that fast. Like, oh no, I got to tip in the shoes. I got to squeeze the foundation garment down if I have one on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I didn't get to see that yet. I just found that. I used to find that out. I just found that out. I just found that out. Um, like they did some little jokey diss tracks to each other. I didn't even see them. Listen. I'm just now getting the fever back now, y'all. Y'all, goddamn, y'all have to understand. I got to pace myself. I can't just be immersed in drag. I got too much other stuff going on now. When I was primarily doing this, going to work and doing this, no, it was a joke. The whole thing was a joke. They was joking. Um, Mrs. Isabel Brooks was joking, calling Bob a bully about how he do Monet on the thing, and they were like joking back and forth. And it was like, if this post gets so many likes, I'll release the diss track. And it was all in fun. It was all in fun. It wasn't no real diss track. It wasn't Lux and Trinity the Tuck. Oh, I love you so much, JCL. Always doing a little nice thing for me. Oh, my cousin wants another shirt. I'll talk to her about it in a minute, which is fine because it's an order. It's a custom, and I enjoy doing customs. But everybody's customs don't got resale value. Like a good friend of the show, Luminera 843, and a good friend of mine, um, I did a custom for her that was the Powerpuff Girl. It was two Wong Fu. It was the two Wong Fu queens, but it was like in Powerpuff Girl style, and it came out great. And I was like, I didn't post it on my Etsy. I never did post it on my Etsy because I was like, I don't know. And this is before I started reviewing Drag Race again. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I got this 80s and 90s thing and it does fit the aesthetic, but I don't know if I should even put that on my Etsy because, you know, it costs money to do an Etsy listing, first of all. It's only 20 cents. But when they taking all them extra fees, I'm like, I'm not giving you a goddamn dime for something that I know might not sell to nobody else. So I chilled. Well, I'm going to a drag brunch because usually my friends, me and my college friends get together every Friday, every first Friday of the month. It's something we started doing in 2023. Um, we're getting older. We want to, make time for each other. So this is something we've been doing. Well, my birthday is the first Friday in May. But our friend that always has it at her house, because she has a young child, so we usually always have it at her house. She has to go out of town for a wedding. So we might not be doing first Fridays. So, of course, me being me, found out there's going to be a drag brunch on April 30th. And I said, well, hookers, then this is what I want to do for my birthday. Well, once I did that, and I've just come to the realization, your best marketing tool for anybody is yourself. So when I go somewhere, why in the fuck am I not wearing my merchandise? Now I can see if it's somewhere formal, which I have gone to a couple things that have been more dressed up that of course I'm not going to wear a t-shirt. But when I can wear one, why am I not? Why am I not wearing my own merchandise? So I ordered this particular Tu Wong Fu as the Powerpuff Girls shirt for myself and a couple of things to zhuzh it up. And we outside next Sunday for drag brunch, and it will be my first drag brunch I ever went to. I've never been to drag brunch, so I'm super excited. My friends do not. But it's my motherfucking birthday gift. It's my birthday outing, and that's what I want to do. So get into it. They do not. No. I'm not gonna say they don't like it. Like they're not against it or anything. They're not like these weird people that's just like I don't want to be around that gay shit. No offense, but y'all, you know, the breeders we talk like that. You know, not we. I'm saying generalization, not me. You know, I don't. But you know, I definitely have some family members that I would say this is what I want to do for my birthday. They would be like, "Fuck no, I'm not going to that gay shit." I'm 100% being honest about that. Plenty of them. Can't change everybody's mind. Can't explain to everybody what you eat don't make somebody else shit and who somebody else fuck don't make your kid gay. Can't explain that to everybody. But when we were in college, and this is when I actually first started getting into the art of drag. My college, you know, the LGBT organization, because it was the LBGT then, it was not the whole other letters yet. Because I'm old, bitch. It was the LGBT, but the LGBT student organization on campus for fundraisers used to have drag shows. Oh, we had a ball at them. We would go. It was fun. But you know, when you go to college, everybody go to everything. They're not, I'm not gonna say like they're not fans of drag. They're not as excited about going, they're not as excited about drag as I am. Like they're not into it like I am. But they will, but I mean, but they will love a good performance and say, "Oh my gosh, she looks so good." Like they're not gonna be like, "I'm just here." Yeah, they are gonna be like, "I'm just here because it's your birthday," but it's not like they're not gonna have a good time. It's just not something they would seek out to do, if that makes any sense. What the fuck, Yahoo, man? I should never put Yahoo Mail on this damn phone. Like, bro. Yeah, and that's the thing too. I'm gonna say I'm just reading Facebook. Like when I started this is the truth. When I started doing my business and selling a lot of stuff, one of my first best-selling items was, and I made it for myself. They had a sale at the Hobby Lobby because remember when, it's so sad to say this, but you know, don't everything coming in and out of style even causes. Remember when everything was about breast cancer and it was a crucial catch, and NFL had pink shirts and pink hats and players would have on pink and everything. Every company had a pink label for October and it was like real big, and then that shit fell off. Well, Hobby Lobby, who only carries 5-color hoodies at a time, used to have that some companies actually, instead of saying fluorescent pink or safety pink, actually call it charity pink because for whatever reason, everybody want to start using fluorescent pink for breast cancer. Well, I guess they weren't selling. Yeah, I'm over Facebook too. But they had these safety pink hoodies, and I was in there with my sister who famously hates the craft store. And the hot pink hoodies were $6.59 a piece. She bought one for her. She bought one for my niece. I bought one for myself, and I said, shit, at this price, I'ma just grab a couple more because I might be able to make something up and sell them. Because at that time, I don't even think I was on. I don't even think I was on Etsy yet. I don't. Matter of fact, I know I wasn't. I wasn't even on Etsy yet. I would just make stuff up. It would like this is how I really started. I would just make something because creativity is my outlet. And again, like it was COVID, all this stuff, depression, father, dad, blah. I would just make stuff and be like, let me see if I can sell it. In this particular case, I did not make it trying to sell it. I had randomly came up with this idea with this pink hoodie because I'm like, I got 3 of them because I bought them all in the extra large, which is my size. I got 3 of them. Leave one plain, do something with the other 2. So I don't know how I came up with the idea of doing, which is the t-shirt that I just did the last commercial for. That's old. That's not a new design. I just went back to the well because they used to sell really well. And I never got to keep mine. So I made this fluorescent pink hoodie and I made it black strawberry shortcake. I put her in a Wu-Tang outfit and made it based on Ice Cream, which is my favorite song by any Wu-Tang Clan member or anything. It's off of this album that's tattooed on my arm. It's off the purple tape only built for Cuban links. And when I designed it, I just thought it was cute and posted it in the Wu-Tang group. No intention of selling it. It was just for me. That time I used to just like I wore a lot of hoodies. I have a lot of hoodies because of COVID. Because we wasn't outside, so I had a lot of hoodies. A lot of hoodies, a lot of t-shirts. Anyway, immediately women were like, what the fuck? Where did you get that? I want it. This and this and this. And I was just like, well, I made it. Now at the time, I got 2 more. So I'm like, well, I'll sell you mine. And I was selling it for like dirt cheap because I only paid $7 for the hoodie. So I think at that time, I wasn't even giving flat rates for shipping. I'll really get your address and look up exactly how much it costs to ship it. So I think I only charged like $35 for the hoodie plus shipping, and it would be like an exact amount, which is not practical to do anymore because it's not a boutique thing that I'm doing anymore. So I kind of had to do a flat rate that would cover wherever it's got to go in the country. But that's how I was doing it. And I ended up selling all 3. So that means I didn't have one. Well, I had a fluorescent orange hoodie that I had bought the year before that I had never worn. I'm going to make that orange blossom because that's my girl anyway. Well, I make strawberry shortcake black when it's a black character, right? I'm going to make that one orange blossom. So I posted that one. Gone. Then people was like, no, I need that orange blossom. No, because if you are a girl of a certain age, as Brian B used to say, if you are a girl of a certain age, like orange blossom was like a big deal to you. Because, we ain't have a lot of people, we have a lot of cartoon characters that looked like us. So orange blossom was a huge deal. So that meant a lot to a lot of young black girls. And then I had to start looking for hoodies because I'm like, okay, I literally just had this one. Let me see if I can get a fluorescent orange hoodie for a regular price, for a decent price that I don't got to charge an arm and leg for a hoodie, which I was able to. So once I sold a couple of those, even my cousin bought one of them. She like that. She don't even like Wu-Tang. She was like, but I want that hoodie. Even my cousin bought that one off of me. The next one was like, well, fuck it. Since I can't keep orange blossom and I sold mine, I went and got a royal blue hoodie and made it black rainbow bright. You get the pattern. The only one that I have for myself is one that I have 2 for myself. I have one that didn't sell that was blueberry muffin that was blue and cream, and I think it didn't sell because the hoodie was navy blue, but I could never get it to actually look navy blue in the pictures. And It just wasn't hitting the way the other ones was. Hey, Bria. Yeah, orange blossom. Hell yeah, everybody love orange blossom, especially if you black. Love orange blossom. I remember the orange blossom doll I had to spray orange in my face. How the fuck I had that doll and I'm allergic to oranges, I don't know. Just because it wasn't real orange juice, it just smelled like it. In any case, so I tried to do blue and cream, a blueberry muffin, put her in wallabies and everything. That didn't go over. And then I just wanted to for me because I like peppermint patty and I like mint chocolate chip ice cream, that I did one with black peppermint patty on it. That say peppermint patty with the ice cream and the ice cream is mint chocolate chip. But that one was not for sale because I paid too much for that mint green hoodie to make it and sell it to anybody else for the price that I was selling the hoodies for. I'm like, oh no, this is the person. Okay, nobody else get this. You can't get the peppermint patty. That's an exclusive. That's just me. And then I inadvertently made it Christmas fucking colors, so it looked like it's a Christmas shirt. Because it's peppermint patty and it's mint green and it's mint chocolate chip ice cream, and peppermint patty wears green, right? But like part of the aesthetic of what I was doing with those shirts, if y'all seen the strawberry shortcake commercial in the middle of the thing, was like, but stuff be strawberry and stuff. Well, how do you represent something that's peppermint? With peppermint candy that's red and white, so the hoodie ended up looking like it was for Christmas. I'll still rock that motherfucker. I don't give a shit. But it did make it seem like, especially because peppermint and then it was red and green, it made it look like it was a Christmas hoodie, which it was not. Oh, and I do have one that I tried to make cookies and cream. That was Angel Cake, but I repurposed Angel Cake and made her like a character that was dressed like Cookie Monster. So I put her in like blue, like a little Wu-Tang outfit, and she had like Cookie Monster eyes. It was fucking cute, but sometimes, sometimes I'm Selena S titties and I do a little bit too much. I need to pull it back a little bit. Even though y'all can kiss my ass if y'all didn't like that goddamn cake look. That's because y'all ain't, because people don't be hip. I'm like, I know exactly what kind of cake she was. I knew she was that quinceanera cake that they make with the doll in it. As soon as she came out, before she even turned back around, I knew that's what she was. Before she even turned around and showed there was a piece of cake out her ass, I was like, she's a quinceanera cake. Because that's what they look like. You put the Barbie doll in, and it's like this dome cake, and it's got all them big flowers and shit around it. And she looks just like it. She looked just like it. Whoever did that, whoever listened, whatever Selena S. Titties was doing on the off days that she said, I'm coming to the reunion dressed like Chi Chi Rodriguez, and I'm coming to the goddamn finale referencing Eat My Ass on the low as a goddamn quinceanera cake. That cake dress was everything, though. I can't believe they was like, people, it was like people that review it and do the fashion was like, they didn't like that. I said, first of all, you don't like it because you don't get the reference. You couldn't possibly. Because if you got the reference, she looked just like it. Like that dress really looked like what them cakes look like. It really do. It's exactly what them cakes look like. I'm like, she's the doll that stuck down in the cake, and then the whole cake is down like this. Because it be having a whole lot of flowers and stuff on it because quinceanera. She ain't dressed like a wedding cake, bitch. Nobody said it was supposed to be like cute. It'd be a lot of bright color icing and a lot of flowers. It do. Did we talk about any of these finale looks or anything yet? Did we? Like, I don't know, Lux versus Trinity. That shit was so fucking silly. And I was like, be careful, Trinity, because you know what? Bitch, you can be a shady queen. Like we ain't got to act like we don't act like you forget. Like, bitch, we know you. We love you, but bitch, you can toss a couple clouds in front of the sun, bitch, because you can cast some shade. You can definitely cast some shade, bitch. But anyway, um, I just wanted to vent. I appreciate y'all for listening to my vent and my rant. Yeah, Sasha is my fair Sasha. Bitch, that was like, was it fair? And then part of me is like, yeah, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Everybody is saying like Sasha Colby was too established to be on the show. And was it, some people were saying it's even fair she was on there. I mean, don't get me wrong, she was on there and she did what she did. She won fair and square. Not even favoritism to me. I know everybody is saying like, oh, but Lucy LaDuca, and I was like, listen, she was the most natural at the interviewing with me, and the next runner up was Lux. But look how long it was before RuPaul. It's on my channel, bitch. When we was talking about that, about RuPaul was like, no, the trans girls will never be on the show. That's on my channel. I remember doing a We Need to Kiki about RuPaul. It's that We Need to Kiki on about RuPaul on this damn channel. When that happened, so to go from that to having a trans winner, I mean, Sonic All Stars is a little bit different because All Stars is who was on the show before. We know people was on the show that wasn't trans or decided they was trans, or I shouldn't say it like that. That's not how I mean it. Or figured out they was trans. I didn't mean decided in a smart way, like decided they was trans. Like, no, like decided and like really was like, no, I'm trans and I need to tell somebody because I'm like hiding that. Or there are people that were transitioning that stopped transitioning to go on Drag Race. That's just fucking foul, man. When trans women has always had a place in drag. They always have. So to now see that somebody trans can be on, not only be on Drag Race, but win Drag Race. The thing is Sasha Colby should have been on Drag Race. That's the thing. And nobody clocked that T. And I know like she's congenial and she ain't want to say it, but I kind of wanted her to say it, man. Kind of wanted her to have a Willem moment. I kind of wanted her to say it because it was like, I'm sure once you win Miss Continental, what is the next step for you to win? Is RuPaul's Drag Race. It's the next biggest stage to be a winner of. But you wasn't allowed on there. I'm a petty bitch. That would have bothered me. I probably would have never got on RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm a petty bitch. Like, and I bring a pedigree, and I'm gonna boost your ratings just because people know who I am. Oh, bitch! But I remember when you said trans people would never be on RuPaul's Drag Race. I petty. I don't know if I would have ever been on there. Exactly. Oh, Eureka is trans. Yeah, I'm aware. Eureka looks good too. Now that I'm back on Instagram, I forget how many queens that I follow. Um, she looks good. She looks good. Monica Beverly Hills looks good. Hated that damn look. Hated that promo look. Hated that. Yeah, but the trans girls, Mr. 1993. Well, thank you, and it wasn't allowed. Wasn't allowed. So 10 seasons later, she come in here and was like, "Bitch, and I've really been doing this now." Like, shouts to the girls that was hanging with her though, because I feel like if she wouldn't have been on this season, I think it probably would have been Anitra and Mistress. Well, you know what? Or maybe not. It might have been Anitra and Lucy. Because the person that kept kicking Lucy's ass that she wasn't fucking winning or making it to the top was Sasha Colby. For real. It wasn't Lux. And Anitra won 2 challenges. I think it was 1 before Lucy left and 1 after. So it wasn't Lux. It was pretty much Sasha Colby. So I think that if Sasha Colby was not on the season, it probably would have been Anitra and Lucy LaDuca. I don't know. Oh my God, that look. Can we talk? I know I said I was going to wrap this up, but I got to because I couldn't even get into it as much as I needed to. Monica Beverly Hills, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Now, I'm going off of what James Mansfield said. Because, oftentimes we just interpret. We just interpret based on what we're seeing in the picture of the promo of what they must have said. Like, obviously, season 15, they said you can do pink, yellow, black, white, or black and white checker, or any combination of that. Obviously. They obviously said that. Or they at least said it's drag race themed. Because everybody kind of like, was into it. James Mansfield said it was the category was old Hollywood as if you was going to the Met Gala. That's why I was like, Heidi, Jimbo, Candy Muse did it for me. Because I'm like, if you're going to the Met Gala, and don't get me wrong, that's why the Met Gala is boring now. Nobody wants to take a fashion risk. Nobody wants to go over the top. I don't know why y'all keep inviting Kim Kardashian, because that bitch ain't been on theme since Methuselah was a fucking pup. But if it's supposed to be old Hollywood glamour, but at the Met Gala, it needs to be a spin on it to make it interesting and not just an old Hollywood look, which I think a lot of the girls did. Beautiful. What the fuck, dude? Beautiful. Beautiful looks. Gorgeous. I really think they could have took Pynk out of it though, but it would have gave it more of a sunset. But beautiful. In any case, Kahana Montrese didn't look bad, but I was like, oh, Hollywood where? Oh, Hollywood hooker? Oh, Hollywood strip club? Who is wearing that to the Met Ball? That is what James Mansfield said they were told to do. No. But Monica Beverly Hills, this just completely missed the mark. Well, when they say "Oh Hollywood," I know you a baby. Would you think "Oh Hollywood" meant the 70s? I didn't like Monica Beverly Hills at all. Which Lil Kim though? 1993, 1993 Lil Kim or 2023 Lil Kim? Okay, Hana definitely wanted to show off that new body, honey. And I ain't mad. It looks great. The picture looked great, but I'm like, I thought y'all said the theme was old Hollywood glamour, not old Hollywood glam hoe. I almost think what her entrance look was more on theme than what she actually had on in the picture. Because if and like I said, James Mansfield, why lie? And if you look at most of the looks, don't it seem like that's exactly what it is? Is the category at the Met Gala is all Hollywood glamour? Is it not really actually just fucking giving you that? And then with the way it is with the red carpet background and the paparazzi and the signs, that's exactly what it fucking is. And when they told you, "Oh, Hollywood" at the Met Gala, did you not know what the Met Gala was? Because who the fuck is wearing a goddamn bikini? And who the fuck is wearing a goddamn disco ball corset? No, I'm not gonna say they never would, but not for old Hollywood glamour. Lil Kim Montrese. I would never forget her and Raja singing. Oh, I'm glad Kahana got a new body if that's what make Kahana happy. And the look, there was nothing wrong with the look, but she seemed so out of place looking at everybody else that regardless of what you thought the theme was, you was looking at everybody else and her Monica Beverly Hills was just like, bitch, where? Because it's not like we've never seen promos where some people have on gowns and some people don't. But in this particular setting and in this particular theme, that obviously the theme has something to do with like Hollywood glamour, it was obvious. It was obvious with the pictures with the paparazzi and the big steps with the red carpet, which Met Gala, but it was like the way it was set up, it was obvious what the theme was. Just like the year that it was obvious the theme was being Queens, just like it was obvious the theme was ice. Like it's always pretty fairly obvious that you can kind of assume, okay, they must have told them wear these colors, or like the couple of seasons, which I'm so glad we are over that and we are back to some kind of fucking theme. Because I am so over the let's just use turquoise and hot pink and yellow and green and orange and just getting all one color and making a bright color. So glad we're over that. The promo pic, don't you know that's what they've been doing? Most of the pictures of RuPaul are old. They're reusing old ones and building the theme around that. Let's keep it a buck. The theme was Drag Race for season 16, which was fine because you're going to have your 200 for 15. You're going to have your 200 episodes. You're on a new channel. Y'all haven't done, which was one of my favorite themes in the world. And I thought it should be the theme literally every year because why is your theme not fucking Drag Race? I never understood that. Why are we changing the theme? Why isn't it always y'all need to have on some race car shit with some checkerboard? Change the colors around it. This year's is primary colors and checkerboard. This time it's yellow and pink with checkerboard. This time it's purple and orange with checkerboard. However you want to do it. I never understood why the theme wasn't always Drag Race. But It wasn't, and that's fine. But it was nice to return back to that. Now, if you really think about it, if the theme was going to be we're doing pink, black, yellow, and white and checkerboard, and y'all had the opportunity to redo RuPaul's iconic racer suit that you even made a reference to during the season, and RuPaul just got on yellow, black, and white, I think they're all old fucking pictures. Oh, Darian Lake. Oh, you know, I listen. Not a track nine promo. Have you ever heard what track nine sound like? I don't know why they never ever did anything like Under the Sea, like some obvious shit. Under the Sea. Monte Carlo. New. That would be fucking cool. That would be a cool promo. That would be a fucking a masquerade. Well, they ain't never gonna do masquerade because you're not gonna have a promo where the girls' faces are gonna be covered with a mask. Except for Charlie Hyde. They had that one time. But nude. I don't know why this is hard. Like, pick a color and run with it every goddamn day. Steampunk. Shit. I'd love to see a promo that's just all purple. Especially for like an all-star season. Because purple is royalty, you know. The ice one was cool. You know what cracks me up though? And all right, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. You know what cracks me up though? I was like, it's a long. Now you have to understand, I ain't did that in a long time. Where I put myself, I did it for. I need to go back and see if I still got any of them damn pictures. How many times that I've gotten in the theme and put myself in the promo picture? This time it fit really well. And it's not even anything I would actually normally pick for myself. Like I said, I was just like, okay, let me see. This one, like, I fit pretty well, even though like everybody's look was like pretty great for the most part. But when I put myself in the picture, I was like, it's kind of giving old Hollywood. I think it's because I had like the little rich white lady sweater just connected right here, and the way I took the picture and the sequin was flying back. And only thing is, I don't think my hair, that would not be the hair I would have chose. But it's the hair I have for a purple look, damn it. Oh, I love this drink. Plus, I was into it because I'm in my purple era. Sorry, y'all missed all the damn orange. I mean, I'm still in my orange era too. I went through the red era and I was in my orange era and I'm in my purple era. It's just like the whole popsicle goddamn gang. Cherry, orange, and grape. You know how the popsicles be in the box and they be red, orange, and purple? I'm on the purple era now. I'm in my purple era. So it was kind of like cool because like I kind of been feeling that way anyway. I'm like, I'm in my purple era. Like only because I went and got these is the only reason why I'm drinking these, because I've been drinking blackberry and the can is purple and I'm just like, I'm in my purple era. It's royalty. It's rebirth. It's giving. And then the promo ended up being them colors and I was like, am I really, these are the colors I can wear. Am I really gonna not take the opportunity to wear pink? And I didn't fucking want to. And then I'm like, I couldn't tell if orange was a color because it kind of looked like it was, and it kind of looked like it wasn't. And I had a good look for orange, but I was like, I can't tell if this is orange or not. I can't tell if like orange is actually one of the colors. Because I don't feel like the people that y'all claim to have on orange really had on orange. I really think they didn't. And I was like, I'm in my purple era anyway. Let me see if my mama got something purple. And she did. Because I swear I thought I was going to have on a pantsuit. I was like, Hattie, I'm coming to join you because I'm about to have on a pantsuit. Because they did. I was about to say, I'm about to Marlene and Dietrich this hoe. If this is what we're doing, if this is what we're doing, y'all said, oh, Hollywood, y'all didn't say what era. I mean, I didn't say who and was going to give motherfucking Marlene and Dietrich and thought I was wearing a pantsuit and was about to slap on the goddamn tie. I was. But I happened to be like, hey, I know this outfit. This might work. I might have to freak a couple things. You know, my mom almost 30 years older than me. So I mean, we said, oh, Hollywood. That don't mean I want to look old. Not saying she do, but, you know, chances are a 45-year-old and a 73-year-old is not going to have on the same clothes. But I was able to freak it, and it actually ended up working out pretty good. Oh, 1993. What did you just watch the video? You just repeating back exactly what I said. Yes, no. The finger wave by itself was okay. That wet and wavy in the back was a no for me. Daisha Lopez ain't giving it to me, baby. I'm like, you better come through on this season because so far what you're showing me is not giving. It's giving me pedestrian queen, and I know you're better than that. And I'm a little nervous because I know like they perform after the Roscoe's viewing party, but I'm like, sis, like you know, like everybody to watch RuPaul's Drag Race coming on YouTube and watch you after this, and these are the looks that you're presenting, just sitting there interviewing people. Like you wearing shit that I will be wearing to a damn job interview, like them sensible ass shoes and them damn slacks and turtlenecks and flat wigs. You better give me something else. You better give me something else. Because right now, you're not giving me a motherfucking thing. I didn't like that. Orange is the new black. Even though who was I watching that I said, oh, I didn't even think about that. It don't make the look no better, but it did give me more of a concept that it did boost it up slightly in my head. But I don't even know if that's the case because when did y'all shoot All Stars 8? That they said she came out with like the prison outfit because like the whole like drag is not a crime thing, like y'all trying to say like drag is criminal and y'all trying to ban it. But when did y'all record All Stars 8? Because was that happening then either? Now, if it, because I don't feel like it was yet. Now, if that was the reason why she wore that, you get a couple more cool points, but the look still wasn't doing it for me. Your Butch Prison look was not giving it to me. And I thought all them handcuffs cuffed together looked tacky. I'll put it to you like this. I had these hanging off my jeans that I forgot. Y'all know everybody wear jeans more than once. Don't front. Don't tell me you wear jeans one time unless you spill something on them or start your period on them or something like that. You wear jeans more than one time, especially if you ain't have them on all day. And I had a pair that I actually, it was about Valentine's Day when I wore them the last time, which is why these were on there. And I didn't realize that they had fell down and like a crack, and I'm like, oh shit, these is clean. I only wore them for like 2 hours on Valentine's Day, and I took these off. These are fucking plastic and cost 50 cents, and these don't look as tacky as all them silver ones just connected together over and over and over and over again. Like, you couldn't have just had one and one and cut, it's drag. Make the chain longer, and they just like, made the chains longer instead of you connecting a gang of pair together. It just was bad. They were shitty on their season. I mean, she wasn't great on her season. That's true. Well, y'all do understand she's back because of the Roscoe's connection, right? Because Roscoe's is an official sponsor of DragCon. Roscoe's is the official after party of RuPaul's Drag Race. So, like, literally, when I seen Nation Lopez come through, and I was like, I don't know why I'm shocked. But when she came in and that, and I'm just like, Nation, you're a former Miss Continental. And I know y'all ain't always privy, but the drag girls be doing the drag girls because you be borrowing other people's clothes and shit. It's supposed to be an NDA, but y'all be borrowing, like, oh, I'm going on Drag Race. You got something for this? You got anything for these things? And y'all be letting girls borrow shit. So I don't quite believe that you didn't know Sasha Colby was already there. The person who gave her Miss Continental crown to you 10 years ago, that you thought you were going to come in this room with a goddamn fluorescent orange faux leather prison look with just a bunch of handcuffs. Nation Lopez now, girl. Stop relying on that Roscoe's. Stop relying on that Roscoe's, because I hope you brought some looks. Because your first season, you brought looks. You just didn't do well. And I've seen like the looks that you did for your season. You brought looks. I don't know when you started hosting Roscoe's either, because you wasn't, mind you, I ain't been watching it. I just popped up one day and was like, wait, when did Nation Lopez start hosting Roscoe's? She wasn't always hosting Roscoe's. Roscoe's wasn't always the official after official viewing party of RuPaul's Drag Race either. So all of a sudden now it's a Ru girl that's doing it, and now she on All Stars 8. Somebody got a bomb ass agent. Elimination. Not elimination. Oh God. Houseway out. I'm gonna start. Oh my God. I'm gonna call her that every review now. Elimination Lopez. Oh, T-Rex being canceled for racism. Well. Oh. Oh my. Well, I missed some things in the drag community. When I said I took off time from drag, I wasn't paying attention to none of this shit, honey. I wasn't even watching goddamn Medea movies or nothing, Jesus. I mean, I wasn't watching Medea movies to begin with, but you get the point I'm making. Like, I ain't watched Joanna Man or nothing. Link chat, please. What chat am I linking? You in the chat? What? I know y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy when I be looking over here because my computer screen is over here, but my computer screen, I have it linked so I can see it on my TV screen over here to watch TV. So sometimes I be reading it over here, so I ain't got to be like this. I mean, well, all you had to do is she was being canceled for racism. Well, fuck her. Well, fuck her then. But I'm just saying, like, in between me not watching it, I was like, when did Nation Lopez start hosting, and when did they become the official viewing party of RuPaul's Drag Race? Like, it got very formal and shit. Quality of the video got better, but you know, I missed a couple things. So when I saw that, and then Nation Lopez walked in the door, I said, because I just watched on the finale where they had said at Roscoe's that they were officially they were a co-sponsor a drag race, and they would have a booth there. Well, Nation, you was gonna have a booth there anyway. Bitch, you on All Stars 8. You just ain't got to pay for it because Roscoe's is. And nobody's going to be there to see the other girls because they barely even talk. Yeah, like I said, it's all so calculated because I'm like, that is a calculated move because they don't spill tea the way they used to on Roscoe's because y'all part of the fucking franchise now. And you know what? Smart move on Drag Race's part. Control the fucking narrative. Oh, y'all spilling too much tea over here, so now you fucking can't. This part of the franchise too, bitch. You can't do that. Oh my God, Willem and Detox do always drop tea. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Business wise, smart move. Smart fucking move. Cause tea used to be spilt at Roscoe's. Shit, you would be like, clutch the pearls. Like, oh, they is letting it all hang out. You ever notice the girls don't even be like, remember they used to walk around and be like, you want another shot? They'd be getting fucked up on stage. Like, it was a good time before it was the official Drag Race after party. The camera might not be pretty, but it used to be, ooh, girl, it used to be some fuckery and shenanigans. Them girls would get drunk, get loose, and be like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. It's all right, girl. Now it's part of the official franchise. We don't get them fun, candid moments no more because it's part of the official franchise. And it's like, better not say that. It's too much money in it now. Drag queens can for real be celebrities off this shit. They ain't trying to get Willem or Tyra Sanchez. Yeah, I remember that. They ain't trying to get Tyra Sanchez or Willems. I mean, Willem is all right though. Like, you know, because Willem is gonna spill some goddamn thing. Willem don't give a shit. Willem gonna tell it all because he like World of Wonder don't fuck with me any goddamn way. I tell it all. From the rooter to the tutor. How do I feel about Tyra Sanchez? I don't. I'm not saying that to be mean. I don't. You messy, and you was messy. Is some shit about it I think is fucked up. I do feel like it's crazy fucked up that they try to erase your legacy. You are in the winner's circle. You are in the Hall of Fame. You are the season 2 winner. You beat Raven fair and square. I watched that season. I watched everything that happened on that season. Raven was in the bottom 3 times. Tyra Sanchez was never in the bottom. Tyra Sanchez ate that shit. She just did. She ate that shit. Whether you like it or not, she ate. You cannot complain saying Raven should have won. No, she should not have. How can you ever say somebody that was never in the fucking bottom didn't beat somebody that was in the bottom 3 times? And them is in the back game. So how many queens was it? 10? it was only like 10 queens and you was in the bottom 3 times and you felt like you should have won? No, bitch. Tyra Sanchez did that. Go back and watch season 2. Tyra Sanchez did that. Period. Hell yeah, Raven was a bigger bitch on season 2 than Tyra was. And don't get me wrong, I liked Raven. I liked Raven. I liked Raven, and I would dare to even say, unless I'm misremembering it, I would dare say I was rooting for Raven. I really think that I was. Because Raven was good. She dope. She was dope. What do you do when somebody don't never fuck up? Nobody is complaining about that shit saying Anitra was robbed for Social Jacoby. Why everybody got to say Raven was robbed over Tyra Sanchez? Same thing. The girl was dominating and was never in the fucking bottom. She never even had to fucking lip sync because there was no lip sync Lollapalooza back then. She never even had to lip sync till she had to lip sync for the crown. She never even had to. Tyra Sanchez won that season. She did. And she might have did some fucked up things. She might have did some things out of anger. She might be a little bit messed up. I ain't even gonna say she because I don't think she go by Tyra Sanchez. Is she even doing drag anymore? James Ross. But y'all really need to stop trying to erase her legacy from RuPaul's Drag Race, because season 2 is the first one that y'all even have access to show. Nobody can even watch season fucking 1 anymore. So season 2 is really y'all first season where like you own the shit, RuPaul, and you had a goddamn say so and shit. And that's why every time it's streaming, it's only from season 2. Nobody even has access to season 1. And she won your first season. Regardless. Then you'll give Pork Chop everything. Pork Chop, the first queen that ever got eliminated from season 1, that can't nobody even see her elimination. But y'all don't want to acknowledge the queen that won season 2. It's not right. Then you bring Raven back for All Stars, she loses again, and she ends up getting a goddamn job, and she more fucking relevant than ever. And just hearing some of the things that Willem has said, Tyra Sanchez, man, went about some things the wrong way and didn't capitalize the way that they should have probably capitalized, because they were young and they didn't know, and their season was way earlier than Willem's, and Willem was already in Hollywood. Like, I already know how to navigate this shit. That's the difference. But Tyra Sanchez won, and I really want them to stop. I know it's an issue. I know it's a problem. And I know that they keep elevating. A lot of times, Tyra Sanchez escalated the issue, but they escalated. The reason why they escalated the issue, I never thought they were in the wrong. You're wrong in how you handled it, but I never thought they were wrong. If that makes any sense. You handled it wrong. You escalated the issue when it didn't have to be escalated, but the basis of why they was doing that was never fucking wrong. They played the fuck out of her. They did. Nobody want a season of all the first queens sent home. The ones, listen, the first queens to send home. If you deserve a goddamn redemption, you get one. James Mansfield is on All Stars. They brought Vanjie right back. They brought Shangela right back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't need an all first one out season. I think they bring Irene Dubois back because a lot of people are saying it. And one thing I will say about Drag Race is they listen to the fandom. If enough people say it, I'm saying it. I've heard other reviewers say it. Bring Irene Dubois back for season 16. Just run her right back. Just run her right back. I think she made enough of a splash showing what her looks would have been had she stayed all season and them being these really fabulous looks. I think with that, plus she gave on the reunion was phony, but she was actually like involved in giving more than girls that were out in the actual season. Like, I feel like there can be some chatter where people are like, you know what, just go ahead and bring Irene Dubois back for season 16. However many queens you're going to have, if it's going to be 16, let her be the 16th queen. Or if y'all going to have 15, tell us it's going to be 15, and then boom, she the 16th. Do it. Do it. Look at me. Look at me. Do it. What we talking about? I'm not, no. Because Irene Dubois don't come back for an all-star. I'm talking about bringing her back for an actual season. Oh, I can't do this. Okay, sometimes I get this. Okay, this is this thing. I'm really about to leave now, for real, because I can't do this. It's this high-pitched electric noise when you have too much like stuff going on that you're supposed to, by the time you 12, some people don't. And I'm one of them people. You're supposed to grow out of being able to hear that shit by the time you 12. And sometimes I still hear that shit, and the high pitched shit is going in my ears. So I gotta go because I gotta leave this room. There's too much electricity going on, and I can hear the high pitched electric noises. And I'm gonna need motherfucking MK Ultra to leave me the fuck alone. So thank you for watching. NostalgiaMask.com. Why don't y'all go look at my shit? Go look at my shit. Oh god, that really hurts. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna hurry up. Go look at my shit because it's cute. Go look at my shit because it's cute. And you know what? If you don't see something you want to buy, you know what? Who said that? Because I want to get in their ass and then I'm leaving before my Etsy got took down. Because I had asked y'all heifers. I got stuff on my site, y'all might not be into like the 80s and 90s. I am. What kind of things would you like to buy from my site? Somebody told me a goddamn Misfits mug. Now, it's not on the website. It's not on the website. But it was on my Etsy. And whoever the fuck said that, your ass never came and bought it. So now, I ain't ever making a motherfucking Misfits shit ever again. Unless it's for me. Because you never bought it. Don't have me listen. This shit take time to design. So if I ask y'all a question, like if I make something that y'all would actually buy, I mean that y'all would actually buy, not in theory, that y'all would actually buy. And somebody said a Misfits mug. And I said, that's a good idea. Because I already got Jimmi hologram shit. Nobody ever bought that Misfits mug, including you. I ain't doing that shit no more. Unless it says a custom and you got to pay for it in advance. Moving on. But I'll put this link in here too, because we all love drag, right? We all love drag. And this is the shirt our good friend Luminaire843 got. I gotta go to page 2. And eventually when she wears hers or I wear mine, because I have it too. Because this is what I'm wearing for my drag brunch for my birthday. is this super cute, and it really does cover the whole t-shirt like this. The whole she has it because I'm custom made it for her, and I didn't even have it for sale, and then I made it for myself, so then I put it on sale. Y'all gotta check this one out. And this is the Powerpuff Girls Tu Wong Fu shirt, and it does actually cover like the whole shirt. It's not like this where it's just right here. It covers the whole shirt, and it's cool. And because we're all here, and because we all like drag. No shade. I mean, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying how it is. And I was like, damn, that's a good idea. That's gonna sell. Jim and the hologram. Let me tell you something. I am leaving for real. I'm leaving for real after this. Let me tell you something. Jim and the hologram motherfuckers do not like Misfits shit. And it pisses me off because I love the fucking Misfits. We are the Misfits. Our songs are better. I fucking love the Misfits. I had a Misfit. Listen, I still got the design for that too. I got a t-shirt that's the Powerpuff Girls, but it's the Misfits. That's like the Tu Wong Fu, but it's the Misfits. I tried to sell that. I did the Misfits mug. Like, nobody ever buys the Misfits shit. And I'm like, but we are the Misfits. Our songs are better. Like, everybody just wants Jim and the fucking holograms. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Jim and the holograms. You know, they over here somewhere. Ain't they over here somewhere? They over here somewhere. Yeah, they over here. They over here. Like, but if you love them, that's cool. That's the main character. We're supposed to like her, right? That's what the show is set up to do. You're supposed to like Jim and the holograms because they're the good guys. But there are just some kids. There are some fucking kids that identify with the antagonist. With the antagonist. And you know why? And Jim and the hologram was really good about this. And I was definitely say, if you go back and watch it now, it will feel very generic because we are not the target audience anymore and we've grown. But the storylines were still, it was toned down for a child, but the storylines were very serious. And they were, back then, the antagonists were antagonists for a reason. Pizzazz was a rich girl that never knew what real love was because all her father did was throw money at her to get her out his face. Never really spent no time with her or cared what she did. Roxy couldn't read. You know, Stormy was a good girl that felt underappreciated, who was the person who wrote all the songs, by the way, if y'all did not know that. Let me break it down for you with the Misfits, because the person that wrote all the songs for the Misfits was motherfucking Stormer. And it's just, it was good. Also, I'm just going to be honest, and a lot of that does have to do with your fashion sense too. And the villains had better outfits, man. Even if you look at Disney and everything, the villains got better outfits. The Misfits had better outfits. The Misfits had better songs. Their songs jammed harder to me. They had better outfits. Their colors was cooler. I know my name is Jimmy Pynk. I was a tomboy growing up. I did not like pink. So all that super girly pink, purple, blue, let's do these colors over here. But the Misfits had like this cool ass, like this chick got white hair and lime green and royal blue, and the outfits is like purple with like black and white zebra stripe and this and this and this. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. Like, yeah, I like the Misfits better because the Misfits were fucking hard as hell and they were badass. And outside of the fact that I like the color pink, what about me would make you think I would ever choose Jim and the Holograms over the Misfits? I'm a fucking misfit. I'm weirdo. I'm weird. You ever seen me without this hat? That's weird. That's a Riverdale reference. Love it. Anyway, and that's a not a reference. What's it called? Referenceception. I'm like, that's a Riverdale reference. Love it. And that's a fired up reference. Get on my level, ho. Get on my level, ho, because I am the queen of pop culture of 2023. No higher, no love, no lower. Sorry, Lady Gaga. You just made a career out of it more successfully than I have. But bitch, crown it. Queen of pop culture. I'll pull out a reference on that ass and don't even be realizing I'm doing it half the time. Then as soon as I say it, I'll be like, damn, that came from Encyclopedia Brown up here when it comes to pop culture. Other shit too, but really pop culture. Anyway, good night. I'm gonna try. I'm okay. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. We got till May 12th is what? April 22nd. Well shit, I can't advertise nothing for a week. So I guess we'll be doing All Star 7 this week. Can't promise you I'm gonna have a look on every day, but I guess we're doing All Star 7 this week since I can't advertise nothing on fucking Facebook. So get ready and keep it busy. Deuces.